Hello and welcome to How to Play Kings in the Corners, presented by GatherTogetherGames.com. This video will cover how to play the card game Kings in the Corners. The video will start with the general concepts and gameplay, and then get into more of the details for the game. The game can be played with 2 to 4 players. Kings in the Corners is played with a standard 52 card deck. Each player is dealt 7 cards, 1 card at a time. The remaining deck is placed in the middle with a card being put face up on each side of the deck. The object of the game is to be the first player to play all his cards into the middle. Going back to the hand that was dealt earlier, I have flipped up each player's cards for you to see. In an actual game, you will keep your cards hidden from the other players. The player left of the dealer is first to play. Every turn begins with the player drawing a card from the center deck. Cards can be played onto the face-up cards in the middle. Cards are played in decreasing sequence with the opposite color suit. Player 2 plays his red ace on the black 2 and his black jack on the red queen. Players play as many cards as they want to each turn and then announce they are done. Player 2 announces he is done and play moves to player 3. Player 3 starts his turn by drawing a card from the deck. He then plays his red 10 on the black jack. The kings start a new pile off the corners of the middle deck. Player 3 starts a pile with his king off the corner of the middle deck and adds the black queen on top of it. Player 3 is done playing. Player 4 draws a card to start his turn. Player 4 can add his red jack to the black queen, his black 9 to the red 10, and his red 3 to the black 4. An entire pile can be moved when the bottom card of one pile is eligible to be played on the top card of another pile. The open space left by the move can be filled with any card. Player 4 announces he is done playing. Play continues with player 1 drawing a card and making moves. When play moves back to player 4, he draws a red 5. He is able to play his black 8 on the red 9 and his black 7 on the red 8. The pile with the bottom red 6 is moved to the black 7, and player 4 is able to play his last card in the open spot to end the round. At the end of each round, players score 10 points for each king left in their hand, and 1 point for each other card still in their hand. In the example round, player 1 scores 2 points, and players 2 and 3 both score 4 points. The game is played to an agreed upon amount, such as 25. Once a player hits 25 or more points, the player with the lowest score wins. If a king is flipped up during the setup, it is moved to the corner and another card is flipped up in its place. If the middle deck runs out, play continues with players not drawing to start their turn. That wraps up how to play Kings in the Corners. As with most games, you will get better with practice, so don't be discouraged if it takes you a few games to catch on. Thanks for watching.